Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for episode 2 review for iCarly Reboot Season 2, episode 2 that I'm going to be reviewing for I Object Bluebird that I'm going to be reviewing for this new episode that I just got done with. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this episode 2 for Season 2 of iCarly Reboot and let you know my thoughts on the second episode of Season 2. So let's dive into this review. Now, it starts with the beginning of the episode where I guess Carly Shay gets served or whatever, and then she has to go to court, and Lubert's suing her for, I guess, $1 million for pain and suffering, and then something else happens in the trial and all that where I guess apparently he gets his wart back. So I'm like, ew. I'm like, yeah. This episode was good. It was a good episode. It just some silly, subtle moments in it. And Lubert kind of snaps towards the end of the episode and everything like that. So apparently, Carly's made a no-no with the messing with Lubert thing uh, when she started the show, but that was from when she was a kid, of course. But yeah, uh, overall, this isn't a bad episode. It's good for what it is, but yeah, and Harper and Millicent are doing their own thing for a bit until Harper goes to trial later on in the episode, which you'll see that in the episode if you watch it on Paramount Plus, or I had to watch it online because I don't have Paramount Plus. But still, this episode had its good moments. There was some cringiness with how the episode's performance was, but it's good for what it is. This is starting to be a little bit of a better executed season so far, in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's great in any way, but it's good. It's a good start. Um, but the jokes are not very funny anymore. It's kind of subtle humor and weird humor, I guess you could say. But still, for what the episode was going for, it's a good episode to watch through. So overall, I think I object to Lubert, the second episode, which Lubert was suing Carly Shay for $1 million for pain and suffering, like I said. And then the trial gets chaotic later on, where he brings up some witnesses and all that. But yeah, overall, I think this was a good episode. It had its moments where I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but in a way, I think they executed this not too bad. So, first score for me, I'm giving I Object to Lubert, the second episode of iCarly Reboot Season 2, an 8 out of 10. This was a good episode, just not very well executed, but it's good for what it is, in my opinion at least. So, not a bad start to the season, the new season of iCarly Reboot. Like I said, this is a mediocre show now. It it's not the same without Jeanette McCurdy, but uh, hey, this is what they're going for with the show, and I think the cast is okay. The casting's okay. The performances from the cast is okay, but it just depends on the execution of the episodes and all that, and how the season performs. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for episode 2 of season 2 reboot of iCarly. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of season 2 episode 2 reboot for iCarly if you've seen it on Paramount Plus or online. And if you enjoyed this second episode I reviewed for iCarly reboot season 2, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can support the channel. Sorry that it paused for a second. I just lost my train of thought for a second. But I will be returning to you for the third episode review. Maybe later or tomorrow morning at least. I gotta see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna do a Gray Days track review. Most likely tomorrow is when you'll see it. But I'll do what I can to get the third episode out to you guys as soon as possible. Unless I premiere it tonight. I gotta see what I'm doing. Because I'm gonna be busy and going somewhere this afternoon or late evening, I guess you could say. But I hope you did enjoy episode 2 of season 2 reboot for iCarly, the review I did for it. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. It's a good episode. It's just has its subtle moments where it's funny and where it's weird and maybe not goodly executed, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this episode review I did for iCarly Reboot Season 2 for Episode 2. And as always, I will see you in my next review.